Oh my God. Girls are probably not having too much of a problem. Oh, especially when we go downhill. Oh. All right, so we just made it to the Dubai Desert Conservation Reserve. That's a tongue twister, but we just made it. I got my gutra on. Gutra. That's what you call it. You know, looking fly. About to go do a little dune bashing. They said there's a lot of surprises. We're gonna go through the desert, go up some dunes, get to a nice area where they're gonna serve food, Arabic food with a belly dancer, all sorts of stuff. I'm excited. I've done this many times before with like regular companies, but this is the Platinum Desert Safari. So this is like the luxury one, which I haven't done yet. I'm excited. They actually picked us up in the Range Rover, not a regular Land Rover, a Range Rover. So I'm excited. Let's do this. All right, so we have our Captain Eric, my man. He's gonna take care of us today. All right. Driving us around in the Range Rover, not a Land Rover, I repeat, and not a Land Cruiser, not a Prado, a Range Rover. I like that. And we also have Melba and Paul all the way from Australia. Melba, hello, Paul, what's going on?
How you doing?
Visiting us from, is your first time? First time in Australia. It's Melba's second time bringing Paul's first time to the Desert Safari. And honestly, I'm glad we got to meet them because they're really cool people and we had to spend a few hours with them, so I'm glad y'all ended up being really cool.
Yeah. And if you want to experience the thunder, you gotta come down under.
And she said, do you come from a land down under?
Oh yeah!
The whole area is 225 square kilometers, which is about 5.5% of the total land area of Dubai.
Wow. Okay, so Eric just gave me a nice little piece of information that doesn't really want me to ever sand dune and dune bash ever again. He's saying that most of the animals living in the desert actually live under the sand. And over here in the Dubai Conservation Resort is where they actually protect all the animals and they don't go dune bashing, and they put specific roadway, pathway where you're not allowed to kind of go outside of, so you don't ruin the animals' homes, which I find interesting. No more dune bashing, Mo. Like, none more of that. Okay, if you see that, guys, that's not a gazelle, that's an Arabian oryx.
Gaff trees.
Gaff?
Gaff.
And that's a national tree of the UAE?
Of the UAE. Why? Because the Bedouins, they get a lot of benefits out of these trees. They can eat the seed pods. If they extracted the leaf, it can be an eye drop.
Oh wow.
Even they can use it for like you have a body ache, you can use the bark of the trees. Wow. Even you've been stung by a scorpion, you can use the bark of the trees.
So the gaff tree is a total solution type of tree. Okay, so this is actually pretty amazing. There's a lake in the middle of the desert. Unreal. But it's actually an initiative from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. He put the lake in the desert. It's a man-made lake. They put it in the desert just so it attracts more animals, it attracts more wildlife, and that way it just brings life to the desert. Very interesting. There's fish as well.
Fish as well.
Wow.
We have an Arabian yellow-tailed fish.
Wow. That is amazing. Look at that.
You might have heard of the peregrine falcon before. Not only is it your most common found falcon in the world, it is also your fastest recorded animal in the world. You'll notice, very proud of his food. It's not just going to give this to me. This is his.
And now
So we just finished up from the Falcon show and we had to save fuel. We're trying to be green, you know, environmental friendly. So we just hopped on the camel. No big deal. We're about to go eat some good food, watch some belly dancing, just enjoy ourselves. This is beautiful. Look at this, in the middle of nowhere, on a camel, just chilling. I love it.
All good. All good.
No hands, ma.
Don't do that.
What blows my mind is that the Bedouins used to ride these camels for days on days on days, and I could barely ride this thing for 5 minutes without my legs like killing me. Oh my God. Girls are probably not having too much of a problem. Oh, especially when we go downhill. Oh. Safe and sound. Let's do this.
And this is how we welcome our guests after camel ride. This is rose water. Let's not forget about camel honey.
Alright, so something interesting I found out about the coffee. I found it out a while ago and I always mention it, but for those of you who haven't watched that video, I'm going to mention it again. Basically, the tradition is you get the Arabic coffee, you drink it, you eat a date with it. Once you're done drinking, if you give it back to them, you have to shake it. If you shake it, that means you're done drinking. If you don't shake the cup, then they give it back to you. They keep refilling it until you shake it. The reason why they do that is because back in the day when the sheikhs and everybody used to hang out and drink coffee, the coffee boy doesn't go and interrupt the sheikh while he's talking or, you know, interrupt the conversation, so they just make little signals. Just dropping knowledge on you guys.
Mind blown.
All right, this is amazing. So they got us our own little private, I guess you can call it a cabana, own little private area. So quiet. Take a second. Literally hear nothing but the water dripping into that man-made lake over there. This is beautiful. Apparently they're about to bring us some appetizers, some soups, some food, some steak, some seafood. Oh, and you know me, I love my food. I'm excited. And they got us some, what is this? They got us a bottle of champagne. No, I'm joking. It's no alcohol. It's pomegranate and apple juice. Amazing. So they brought me camel meat, and I'm gonna try it for you guys. I would never try this, but I will just for the Skamorek squad. Tastes like beef stroganoff. That's actually really good. Wow. See, that proves to you. Always go beyond your limits and try things that you haven't, because you never know. You might like it.
How does it taste?
Surprisingly, I actually like it.
It's very healthy.
It's the best food I've on the table right now.
It's my favorite, man.
Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Thanks, brother.
Cheers.
I'm impressed.